At the NDC's manifesto launch, the party pledges to abolish the Ghana teacher licensure examination and integrate the licensing process into the final year examination. By this, the government clearly intends to eliminate the Ghana teacher licensure as a standalone exam and merge its assessment into existing final year evaluation for prospective teachers. The party is in government now. What steps are they taking in making this manifesto promise a reality? This is EduMedia YouTube channel, your most credible, accurate, and educative source of information. Before a graduate can step into a Ghanaian classroom as a teacher, there's one major hurdle they must clear: the Ghana Teacher Licensure Examination, supervised by the National Teaching Council. In 2018, the Ghana Teacher Licensure Examination commenced with 3 examination areas: numeracy, literacy, and essential professional skills. Even though this exam was carried out smoothly, there were a couple of challenges that crowded its organization and application. These challenges led to a significant failure in the exams. In 2022, about 37% of prospective teachers failed the exam, and in 2023, approximately 40% failed. These figures sparked several debates with so many questions. Are the training institutions preparing the teachers well enough? Is the exam itself too rigid, or is there a deeper problem in the way we equip our future educators? There are several bottlenecks that were identified at the time. Among them included poor entry qualification, poor alignment between teacher education courses and the Ghana Teacher Licensure Examination, inadequate preparation of students in line with the National Teacher Standards and the National Teacher Education Curriculum Framework. On this note, in 2023, the NTC implemented a new reform that will help improve the conduct of the examination and deal with the bottlenecks. The then reform recategorized the initial examination areas into general professional knowledge, that is, the numeracy, literacy, and essential professional skills. Then also 2 other modules were introduced. We have the grade level specialism pedagogy and then the subject or content specialism. Even though these reforms were implemented and resolved some of the bottlenecks, especially those that have to do with the poor alignment between teacher education courses and the Ghana Teacher Licensure Examination, the NTC still had some few challenges, especially in regards to the inadequate preparation of student teachers in line with the National Teacher Standards and the poor entry qualification. In response to these challenges, the NDC government, in their 2024 election manifesto, promised to abolish the licensure examination. Early this year, the new government set up a committee to consult the colleges of education and other educational experts on how to actualize this manifesto promise. The committee suggested that the exam should be included in the school curriculum. These are some of the key recommendations made by the Committee for Implementation by NTC. 1. The exam is integrated into the final year exams at the various teacher training institutions. By this, the exam will be embedded within the final academic evaluations of the teacher trainees, combining theoretical pedagogy with the practical teaching assessment. Trainees will no longer sit for the licensure exam as a separate test after graduation. For those who are new, in the previous era, the teachers had to wait a whole year after training for them to write the Ghana Teacher Licensure Examination. Now, the integration mirrors systems that are used in other professional fields such as the nursing and midwifery, where their licensing requirements are built into the academic evaluations. The second reform is that the teaching practice forms part of the pedagogy course. So the teaching practice that you would do in the school in your final year will form 30% of the total scores of your pedagogy exam, while the theoretical pedagogy paper will make up 70% of the total scores. This means that the practical session will be part of your teaching practice in your school. Then the third reform is that candidates will have to write the exam in their respective colleges or institution of training. By this, if you're a student at Accra College of Education, you will not be allowed to write your licensure exam in any other school. This will end the previous system where the candidates had to travel to designated centers to take the exam. These reforms aligns with the Ministry of Education directive to streamline teacher certification process and then also to reduce duplication of examination. The NTC believes the new approach will align teacher qualification more closely with training, ensuring that there's consistency across institutions and then also maintaining high professional standards while easing the transition from training to teaching. There are some few clarifications that we need to note. The NTC clarified that these changes will take effect with the current level 400 students who are to graduate in 2026. And this reform will apply to future candidates who have not yet completed their academic programs. By this, it means the current level 400 students are to prepare for this exam in October 2025. Also, any graduate who will have a receipt or pending exams will have to start afresh by joining their colleagues in their respective teacher education institutions for their professional examination. So the current level 400 student, you have to start preparing for the examination in October. This is going to be your first Ghana Teacher Licensure examination that you write. If you fail it, then it means subsequently you'd have to join your colleagues or your colleagues in school to write the exam again if you fail it. This is all that I have for you in this particular video. If you like it, hit the like button, share our video. What do you think about these reforms? Are they favorable? Do they solve the bottlenecks that we have in the Ghana Education Service in regards to teachers? Share your comments and we'll see you in our next video.